There's something that women are never told about weight loss, and it's the reason why so many of you are trying so hard and getting nowhere, feeling like you're doing everything right, and yet your body feels like it's punishing you or resisting you. I'm here to tell you that it's not your willpower, it's not your macros, and it's not the next 75 hard challenge. It is your identity. Your body doesn't follow force. It follows who you believe yourself to be. And today I'm going to show you why your dream body responds more to identity than to effort, and how to start shifting into that version of yourself right now. When I lost over 80 pounds, I didn't start at the gym. I didn't start with another diet. And I spent the majority of my life in yo-yo dieting, in restrictive and punishing workouts, and nothing ever changed for me, at least not sustainably. I started with identity. Without even realizing it, I was giving myself permission to say I exist in my dream body now. Even when I was 30 pounds heavier, 40 pounds heavier, 50 pounds heavier, I started giving myself permission to love and accept my body exactly the way that it was at that time. And my behaviors were responding to that identity that I was creating. I am the woman who exists in her dream body. The weight fell off so naturally that as the scale kept dropping and dropping, I was like, oh my God, I had cake last night. That's so crazy. But it wasn't crazy. It was the identity that I was embodying. Before the weight changed, my self-concept changed. I started thinking like the woman that I wanted to become. Delusional or aligned, you can choose. I stopped waking up saying I'm trying to lose weight and started saying I am the woman who takes care of her body. And that tiny little upgrade changed every action that I took from then on out. Your subconscious has one job. That's to keep your identity intact. That's what keeps you safe, your ego, your sense of self. So you need to be able to ask yourself these deep questions. Deep down, if you are identifying as the girl who starts over every Monday, the girl who struggles with her body, the girl who's at late night Googling GLP-1 injection, the girl who can't be consistent, who isn't disciplined, the girl who always gains the weight right back, your subconscious will literally sabotage you into adhering to that identity. This is why force doesn't work. Why dieting burns you out, motivation dies. Dieting is the definition of resistance, of going against the grain. Restriction, punishment, urgency. I need to change right now. This is the exact opposite of what you need to do. It's the baseline where so many women start off whenever they decide that they want to lose weight. You're so desperate to release everything that you've been carrying for so long, physically and energetically. Most women aren't even struggling with food. They're struggling with an identity shaped by childhood conditioning, people-pleasing, trauma, nervous system dysregulation, masculine overdrive, overgiving, perfectionism, the good girl programming. Don't speak up, don't take up too much space, you're being too loud, you're being unreasonable. It puts you in a state of survival mode because you know what you're experiencing, you know what you are feeling, but you're not honoring it because you've been taught differently. When your nervous system's in survival mode, you become the woman who copes, not the woman who thrives. That's why weight loss has felt like a mountain, because you're trying to change the behaviors without changing the identity. Here's the identity loop that I teach within my method. Identity leads to your thoughts, leads to your actions, leads to your results, and your results reinforce the identity. If your identity is always, I'm always overwhelmed, your thoughts are going to match it. Your actions will match it. You'll get the result from your actions, and then it'll prove to you that you're always overwhelmed. If your identity is, I am the woman who honors her body, everything else flows. The identity is the source. And this is the part where women ask, okay, Vanessa, how do I change my identity? Here's the exact framework. If you want the 7-day free guide, I'll link it down below. I have 7 days of actionable steps that is going to encompass this entire method. And of course, if you want to dive deeper with me, my books are open for one-on-one coaching. Number one is micro identity shifts. Again, when we're coming from a desperation place of I need to change my body right now or else, we are willing to go all or nothing, 0 to 100. And this never works. Trust me, I tried it for so long. It doesn't work. Stop trying to become your future self in one leap. 1% better every single day will encompass your transformational results. 80 pounds down in 1 year. That's crazy. Postpartum. If I can do this, you can do this. It's not hard, but you need to stop trying to gulp it all down in one day. Ask yourself daily, every minute, every hour, anytime you're faced with choice. What is one tiny thing that my future self would do? What would my future self choose? What would a woman who loves her body do? Think, say, behave, stand up straight. Like, how would that feel for me. Maybe it's just drinking water at that time. Maybe it's taking a walk. For a really long time, for me, my future self was screaming at me to clean my room and to clean out my freaking car. And I wasn't listening, thinking that it was some magical diet or some magical workout. No, that was what my future self was urging me to do. Maybe for you, it's just taking a walk. Maybe saying no to something that you have previously said yes to. These tiny shifts begin rewiring because you're opening that connection to your higher self. Number 2, nervous system safety. Again, your identity can't shift within survival mode. Your dream body needs the safety, so you need to prioritize your regulation, breath work, grounding, somatic release, nervous system resets. I did EFT for a long time. That really helped me. When your body feels safe, a new identity becomes possible. You can also do this through journaling. Things like the fear of being seen are huge when it comes to losing weight. What do you think is going to happen when you do finally exist in your dream body? Do you think you're going to get more attention? How does that feel? If it doesn't really feel safe, your body's not going to feel safe releasing that weight. Because spiritually speaking, that's all that weight is. It's armor. It's protection onto the body. Something is trying to keep you safe. Even just the fear of being yourself. Number 3, new assumptions. Every identity is built on an assumption. If your assumption is, I always fail, you will. If your assumption is, my body responds to that little daily walk that I'm doing every single day, it will. I started freshly postpartum doing just little YouTube videos, rolling out my mat every single day, doing daily walks. And I made myself believe that just because I do these tiny things, my body drops the weight. I exist in my dream body because look at these little things that I do. High five, go me. I have my clients start acting like the woman that they want to become before they feel ready, but not through force, through small embodied rituals. How she eats, how she speaks, how she moves, how she dresses, how she sets boundaries, how she stands up for herself. This new identity that you're creating becomes familiar. Practice, repetition, not pressure. How I lost over 80 pounds without dieting. And it's exactly how my clients are now losing 10, 15, 20, 30. I have a client who's down 50 pounds, all while healing the binge eating, regulating hormones, feeling soft, feminine, grounded, confident in their skin for the first time, maybe ever, becoming consistent for the first time, building the relationship with their bodies. And it's not through force. It's through identity. This is landing with you and you are tired of starting over every single Monday. We're having it at the top of your New Year's resolution every year, and you are craving a feminine, identity-based, nervous system regulating method to your dream body. This is exactly what I teach inside my one-on-one coaching programs. My upcoming program, the Embodied Feminine Reset, which I am dropping January 1st. New year, new you. Last time you were putting weight loss on your New Year's resolution list. If you want my support, click the link down in the description. Join the wait list, shoot me a DM. If you are aligned with this energy, your transformation is not just a possibility, it is an inevitability. I love you so much. Drop your questions down below and I'll see you in the next one.